All right, we're set for trial in this case already, and let me check that, make sure. We're set on the 14th of April for a jury trial pursuant to jury demand.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Chavez filed a motion for continuance. I'll hear you on that, Mr. Chavez.
Yes, Your Honor. So I was able to find an attorney to represent me. I have a consultation this Monday, March 24th at 4 p.m.
Okay.
That
Well,
way I can
why?
get legal counsel and proceed with the jury trial, Your Honor.
Well, why this long? It's been set a long time.
Been looking for one and I finally found one, but that's the only date that they have available for a consultation.
All right, Ms. Hayes.
Your Honor, we're opposed to a continuance. When Mr. Herrera withdrew, there was a continuance granted to Mr. Chavez at that time based upon his withdrawal of counsel. The court admonished him that the trial would proceed on the 14th. And it was incumbent upon Mr. Chavez to secure counsel in a timely manner before that April 14th trial date. And so we are ready to get this matter resolved, and we're opposed to any further continuance.
Ms. Carrion, how do you?
Your Honor, I have no position regarding the continuance. I leave that to the court.
All right. I am going to deny the continuance. I will tell you, however, that I have a criminal case where the defendant is incarcerated. Is this an aggravated robbery case? It shouldn't take long to try, but that would have priority where a person is incarcerated and it's a criminal case. But I'll tell you this: right now, it's on schedule to go to trial. When did we have a pretrial in that one, Jackie?
We have a pretrial on that. Let me see, Judge. Actually, we already had the final pretrial, Judge, on the 28th.
So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so that one's set for trial. So anyway, just to let you know, now you're going to be ready because you don't know how those criminal cases go. He is incarcerated. He's entitled to have a trial, but you be ready to go because I'm denying the motion for continuance. We will proceed as scheduled in this case, one way or another. The only way that is if that case goes and it interferes with ours, then I'll let you know in plenty of time where that happens. But you be prepared to go.
So, Your Honor, give me a second. This is all on record, right? Is that what you said in the beginning?
Yes, ma'am. That's why we were waiting for the court reporter. Miss Reyes, she agreed to do it on very short notice.
Okay. Well, Your Honor, with you denying the motion for continuance, I will have to say that you are violating my constitution for a fair trial. In fact, there's a lot of well, one of the reasons why I'm doing the continuance is to have fair representation. It's not to delay. I'm taking the active steps, letting you guys know that I have a scheduled appointment to get representation. A denial will violate due process under the Texas and U.S. Constitution. As a matter of fact, I would like to make record and present the information establishing that attorneys here, there's 2 attorneys here, that are committing violations of ethical and statutory obligations. I can start with Ms. Carrion, the amicus. The amicus is in violation of Canon 3 Delta 2.
I object to the relevance, Your Honor.
Mr. Chavez, I was gonna break in. We're hearing your motion for continuance. If you want to make
Correct.
a record on your motion for continuance, that's fine. But that you're gonna have to tell me how that relates to your request for a continuance.
While denying my my
Well, she said she had no position. She said she had no position on your motion for continuance.
who?
Ms. Carrion. She just
Correct.
said she didn't have a motion. In other words, she didn't oppose your motion for continuance. Ms. Hayes
Right,
did.
but
Okay, so it didn't have anything to do with your motion for continuance.
okay. Then I shall move forward and let you know the violations that the courts is violating. We will start with the U.S. Constitution 6th and 14th Amendment. Texas Constitution Article 1, number 19, due course of law clause. Texas Rules of Civil Procedures, Rule 251 for the motion for continuance. Judicial canons and ethical considerations, which is the Texas Code of Judicial Conduct, Canon 3 Delta 1, 3 Delta 2, Canon 3 Bravo 8. So at this time, I would like to make an oral motion and objection for the record to recuse this court, this judge, as bias, based on bias. If you guys would like a specific list of reasons, I'm more than happy to give reason.
Anything else, Mr. Chavez?
I mean, I wanted to name the violations that are being violated right now, even for the continuance. But
Anything more you want to put on the record?
I would like to read the violations that Ms. Carrion and that Ms. Hayes is doing as we speak and have been doing it in the past. And I would like that on record.
All right. Well, it has to deal with this motion for continuance. You're asking for a continuance of the trial date due to seeking a lawyer. That's the only issue we're here on right now. So if it relates to that, you're welcome to make a record.
Okay. I will ask for another hearing and then I will submit my recusal. And that's about it, Your Honor. Actually, give me 1 second. There was one other one that I was going to present. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think that is it, Your Honor.
Okay. Then we are set for trial on the appointed date.
I'm objecting to that, Your Honor.
Overruled. And the only thing that might affect that is if the criminal trial will go, then it takes priority. But I will advise you just as soon as I know.
Okay.
We are adjourned.
Thank you,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.